Alright, here we are on morning of day 3, Friday, July 28th, 9:35. We stopped after about 2.5 miles here at Purple Lake. There's Michael, filtering. Hi. Okay. And this is Purple Lake. Really, really pretty. As Michael said, you can see fish down there. In the shallows. Right, Michael, isn't that where you like to see the fish, in the shallows?
Alright, so we're heading down to Lake Virginia. Through the trees you can kind of see some snowy peaks. And off to the right there is Silver Pass, which is about, I don't know, 6 miles away or something, Stephen? Yeah. So we're hoping to do that mid-afternoon and camp somewhere on the other side. But through there you can also see Virginia Lake. Come on, Virginia, don't let me wait. You got a little girl starting up to me. There we go. As promised, here's Virginia Lake, looking very beautiful. Somewhere out there is Silver Pass. There's Steven again. Really great. Alright, well, I'll film some more when we get way up there. Alright, so here we are heading down towards Tully Hole, which is that little spot down there. I will, just before heading towards Silver Pass, which is the pass right after that. But it's beautiful scenery, beautiful weather, great spot. So I'm not sure what creek this is, maybe Minnow Creek, but there's definitely some trout in there. Just a beautiful spot, nice stroll along the river. We're on our way up to Silver Pass and probably lunch near Squaw Lake. Alright, bye badass.
We are below, not just below, but getting ready to start going up to Silver Pass. It's our first major pass.
Fish Creek Bridge!
Alright, day 3 still. We stopped for lunch after climbing about 1,000 feet up to Squaw Lake on our way to Silver Pass, which is right in there. You can see that. We got to go all the way to the top of that and then back over the other side. So we'll film more once we get up there, but that's what we got going on back there. Sort of the direction we came from. There's Michael. Alright, we'll film more later.
Alright bro, so here we are. We're at the junction of the Goodale Pass and Silver Pass trails. There goes our trail up that snow slope, but it's beautiful out here. We're doing okay, we're still in our regular shoes, but it's about 0.9 miles to the pass, which is somewhere out there, and of course we'll give you an update as we approach. But for now we gotta go climb on some snow.
Here goes Michael. What's crazy?
This pink color, this algae.
Yep. On his way up to Silver Pass up there. Here I go. Okay, so this is gonna get old, but I know that we have like 3 different videos of this, but this is a different angle. This is Silver Pass that we just summited today on the day 3 at 3:30 in the afternoon. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's almost straight up the last, I don't know, 100 yards or so. and slushy wet snow. But it's gorgeous up here. I mean, it's just amazing. The lake down there is about 85% completely frozen over still. Today is July 28th. And just all around, it's just amazing. And then that's where we're going next. Down into there.
Again, since you can't get enough of Silver Pass in all its beauty, just wanted to give another shot. Just how steep this thing is too, if you look down there. That last descent is pretty steep. Right, Steve? And the other side's pretty awesome too. So maybe we'll film some of that. Yeah, this is Forester Pass. Yeah. I'll climb up on this rock here, give you a look down the other side, which is also very pretty. So that's where we're heading next, right down there.
Here comes Mike, rinsing off his socks, and we're drying clothes and shoes, charging up our stuff. Look at this beautiful spot we got for camp tonight. This will be night number 3. We went 14.5 miles today, so we are 50 miles total for the trip. Nice little creek running through here. This is Silver Pass Creek, right?
This is Silver Pass Creek, yep. You were right to ask me.
Of course. Shaky there, but very nice. All right, signing off. Okay, here we are. This is Michael Glore. This is Stephen Glore hosting today's edition of John Muir Trail Confidential. Can you please state your name?
My name is Michael Glore. I'm 40 years old. It is Friday, July 28th.
Yes.
And we are here at Pocket Meadow. We've got about 50 miles on our trip so far.
Yes. How many miles did we go today, Michael?
I don't know.
14.5. All right. Well, so tell me, what was your...
That's pretty good after yesterday's 22 miles.
I agree. So what was your favorite part of the day today?
Silver Pass.
Uh-huh.
Just has to be. I think Lake Virginia was really beautiful, but just being over the pass and being able to do that with you, that was definitely my favorite part.
Okay, that's a good one. And what was the most surprising thing of the day for you?
Oh, I have to say, and I don't have them with me, but I've been saving this one up. The most surprising thing to me, and I've been saving it for days, is my trekking poles. I never thought I'd like them. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
They are great for crossing creeks. I think they improve my stamina going uphill. And today in the snow, up in both sides of Silver Pass, they were awesome. Didn't even need our micro spikes.
True that. And lastly, what are you looking forward to most about tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm looking forward to, and not looking forward to, getting beyond Lake Thomas Edison, Mono Creek, basically, which is 20 years ago where I ducked out. I took the ferry to the Vermilion Valley Resort expecting to eat a little bit, get my supplies, and go back, and I never did. And so it's one of the reasons we're here. So I'm looking forward to seeing some new stuff south of that,
Outstanding. Well, we will check in with you again tomorrow and see how tomorrow goes.
Please do.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, here we are, John Muir Trail Confidential. It is Friday, July 29th. And what's your name,
July
sir?
28th.
It is? Okay, whatever. Who are you?
Hi, my name's Steve Glore. I'm 37 years old. I'm a Capricorn. And, yeah.
So, you know how we do this. We do this every day. Here at Pocket Meadow, we did a big day of 50 miles. What was your favorite thing about today?
I think I would have to agree with you that my favorite part of today was going over Silver Pass.
Yes.
It was my first time going over a major pass.
Yes.
Not just for John Muir Trail, but really anywhere. So I think it was great. It was fun going through the snow.
Yep, that was a
There was a pretty much about 100 yards or so where it was practically straight uphill, but I enjoyed it very much.
What surprised you most about today?
What surprised me the most about today is that the other side of Silver Pass had way more snow than we expected because some guy told us that there was hardly any snow on the other
He's
side.
an idiot.
So that's what surprised me.
All right, and what are you looking forward to tomorrow?
I am looking forward tomorrow to hopefully feeling really, really good and getting some mileage under us and hopefully getting in good position to do Selden Pass on
Agreed. How are you feeling right now? I mean, looks like the situation with the bugs has really deteriorated here. You've all got...
Yeah, so as you may have noticed, when Michael Glore, 40 years old, did his confidential, he was wearing the same one of these mosquito nets. They're all over the place, and they're trying to eat us alive. So
it's pretty...
All
right, well, we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
What is it, Steven? 6:51. It's probably our chilliest morning, but I don't think it's too chilly. Maybe up low 40s. I might still have a hanging booger in my nose, and I apologize. But I also wanted to point out that I wore a complete backpacking outfit of greens and grays, as you can see here. We decided to call it Sage Dawn. Yeah, Sage Dawn.
That's your new trail name.
Yeah, Sage Dawn. So how are you feeling this morning, Steven?
So far, so good. I feel pretty good.
Me too. It's been a really nice day, as you saw. And there's the sunlight just hitting the walls of this North Fork Canyon. And, okay, we're calling this Yosemite 2. Call it that?
Yeah.
Yosemite 2. Okay, by the way, in case I failed to mention, this is day 4, July 29th? July 29th. Look, a waterfall. All the way down there. I know, me too. This is by far the sketchiest thing we've done. Holy crap, that was sketchy. That was not fun. Good job, bro. Whatever you want.
Alright, so about 20 minutes into our morning hike, nice and cold, we went through this. Across there, it's a little sketchy. And then down there is what happens if you fall. You can tell.
Yeah.
Alright, now we got nice.
That's Mono Creek. About 20 minutes ago, we had a very difficult crossing of that, believe it or not. So we're descending down towards Lake Edison and possibly Vermilion Valley Resort. We'll see. Alright, so we just passed the turnoff for the Vermilion Valley Resort, and we are now on our way up Bear Creek Ridge, which is probably one of the steepest climbs on the entire trail. I am dreading this, but most importantly, this part of the trail is new to me because 20 years ago, that's where I ducked out at the resort, Vermilion Valley Resort. So this is all new to me. Look. Oh, it's all so new. Anyways, we're excited to get to the top, but not the climb itself. Yeah. Let's see, smile.
This is great.
Yeah. Here's what mine looks like too. All right. Anyways, we'll see you in about 2.5, 3 hours.
At least.
When we get to the top.
At least for me.
All right. Signing out. So we just topped out at Bear Creek Ridge, the one we dreaded for so long, and maybe we'll explain more about how special it was. We flew by it actually, but we came out on the side and approaching Selden Pass, but just beautiful out here. And there's Stephen. What? Yeah, got some birch trees, and boy, it's just glorious. I think we've hit a stride and turned a corner, and I'm just so grateful to be here right now. But we're heading towards lunch and then Selden Pass, which might be up there somewhere actually. But more to follow. Sorry, I had to turn it right back on. This is a pretty idyllic stretch of trail, just tons of wildflowers. Got some lupin, paintbrush. It's gorgeous. Some tiger lilies. Wow. Better watch where I'm going. Oh, it smells great. Yay!
So we stopped for lunch at Bear Creek here, along Bear Creek anyways. Here's Michael filtering some water. And this is Bear Creek, which about 3 miles up the trail we're gonna have to cross. Obviously we won't be crossing anywhere near where it looks like this, but say hi. Alright, we'll film more later.
So apparently we need to cross this creek somewhere. Yeah. This is not looking safe right here. Yeah, creek. Yeah.
Don't worry though, we've been crossing, it's perfectly safe.
Of course. Okay. There's TD crossing Bear Creek. Yeah. Ain't no thing.
I told you to be safe.
I told you that. You cried a little bit.
It's still pretty swift.
It is. Yeah? That was the right choice. All right. So, I think this is Upper Bear Creek Meadows. We're approaching Selden Pass, which is somewhere up there. But wow, this is just idyllic, as you can see. There's Steve. It's like the most beautifully manicured park. Wow! So we're here at Marie Lakes. It really is. And just over there is Selden Pass, which we're going to do in the next hour or so. There's someone running. Alright. What do you say? Get some water and hit the pass? Okay.
still day 4. About 5 minutes after 5 in the afternoon or evening. We are up here at Marie Lakes, about 10,500 feet, and in about 20 minutes or so we are going to go over Silver Pass, which is right up there. I don't know, let me check. Anyways, as most other places we've been to, it's beautiful up here, and we'll check in from the top.
So we're about halfway up Selden, which is right up there, and the views are spectacular. As you can see, there's Marie Lakes down there and other mountains that I don't know the name of. But I'm sure if you looked in a book or asked someone who knew, oh, there's someone camping down there too. See the yellow tent? Anyways, back at it. That's our Everest. Well, we made it to the top of Selden. There's Marie Lakes. Beautiful views for sure. There's my shadow. Down there is Sally Keys Lake, still a lot of ice and snow. And down there in that valley way off there is Muir Trail Ranch, where we'll get our resupply. Possibly this evening, probably early tomorrow morning. And there's Stephen. Goodbye from Selden Pass. Here we are, still heading towards Sally Keys Lakes. Beautiful. Just a beautiful landscape. And I should probably use 2 hands to avoid slipping on snow here. But just wanted to show you how lovely this is. And out there is Heart Lake. Out there. Alright. Thank you, Selden Pass. Very beautiful.
Alright, here's our campsite for day 4. We are at Sally Keys Lakes. Total of 18.5 miles today. Only about 4.5 miles from Muir Trail Ranch, where we'll get our resupply and hopefully have some time to relax because we're way ahead of schedule. Michael's making some mac and cheese for dinner. There's the lake. Scene around here. Here's our campsite. All our stuff strewn about. Super pretty out here. Alright, get excited. Muir Trail Confidential is coming up soon.
Well, this is a fine shot. So, who are you? Where are we?
My name is Steve Glore.
No, what's your trail name? Flapjack?
Dusty Bottoms.
Dusty Bottoms, yeah.
37 years old. And we are at
Sally Keys.
Sally Keys Lakes.
Yes.
On the John Muir Trail.
Indeed we are. And so, Steve, or Dusty Bottoms, what can you tell me about today? What was the best thing that happened today?
I think the best thing that happened today was that we made good mileage, 18.5 miles.
Mm-hmm.
We climbed over a 2,000-foot climb up Bear Ridge.
Mm-hmm.
And then later in the day did another one of the major passes, which is Selden Pass.
You did indeed.
So it was a very productive day.
What surprised you?
I think what surprised me most probably was coming up Bear Ridge Trail, whatever the hell it's called. Um, I think what surprised me most was that it's a really tough climb, long, pretty much straight up the side of the mountain, boring. Um, uh, but we both made it pretty quickly and without a lot of stopping, and kind of busted our butts to get up there. And I think I got surprised near the end. Got a little bit emotional, just kind of thinking about my family and missing them. And when we started this trip, or going into this trip, I had every intention of finishing it. But I'd be lying if I didn't say that a big part of me wondered if I had the physical ability or the mental toughness to get through it all. But I think today made me more determined than ever to get through and stand on top of Mount Whitney. So yeah,
And what are you looking forward to tomorrow?
going to Muir Trail Ranch and maybe getting to wash my feet, and maybe getting time to relax since we're so far ahead of schedule.
Indeed. Excellent. Well, thank you, Dustin Adams.
All right, here we are with night 4 of John Muir Trail Confidential. Please state your name and your trail name.
I see some marmot poop, but we'll get back to that. My name is Michael Glore. I'm 40 years old. This is day 4, as you say. My trail name might be Mr. Darcy, but I don't know yet. And as Stephen said, we're here at Sally Oaks after a really great day on the trail.
All right, and so please let us all know what was your favorite part of the day.
I don't know. The pass was really great. My favorite part of the day was probably Bear Ridge, and that's probably also the thing that surprised me most. As people know, when I last tried to do this hike by myself, I got as far as Vermilion Valley Resort when I decided to leave. And if you've also heard me talk about my experience, I think it's the first time I've really had a wild experience, even though it was only 4.5 days. Something really special happened to me, and I kind of feel like I've been chasing it ever since, and it's another reason why I'm here. But it was very interesting and very special that immediately after hitting the trail up Bear Ridge, which is the first part of this trail I hadn't seen, I remember going up that, like Stephen said, a very grueling climb that I've heard other people talking about. It's hot and it's dusty, and at one point I remember my body felt so good and we were just killing it, and I remember thinking I was born to do this, like my body is made to do this and I could do this forever. It was an amazing feeling, and I think part of that also was we put music on, and that's something we haven't really normally done. Like Stephen has headphones on, and I didn't have headphones, but I had my iPhone, and I turned it on very low, and I was listening to Shostakovich, the Fourth Symphony in particular, and it's a devastating piece of music, and if you know Shostakovich, it's all about the suffering of the Soviet people in particular, and it ends so fragile and so sparse and beautiful. It sounds weird. I wasn't taking the pain of the Soviet people on me, but I felt like my pain in perspective was nothing, and I literally felt like I was floating down the trail. I felt nothing, and I could have done that forever. And immediately afterwards, and again, I didn't think I'd play any music. I put on the last movement of Mahler's Fourth Symphony, and it's basically the soprano singing as an angel. She's in heaven and she's singing all these things about St. Peter and all the wonderful delights, and there's a line in there that's like, I think it says, no music on earth compared to Mars. And it got me thinking that nature and music are not that different. It's okay that I had this music going, but also it meant that no music on earth can compare to ours, and it's this beautiful music, but it's being played by earthly musicians and conceived by an earthly composer. And this mantra I just had in my head over and over again was, the music of earth, the nature of earth is that of heaven. And I think, I just got in the zone again, and I felt that feeling again that this is a paradise, that wildness and experiencing wildness and that feeling, that's paradise on earth. And I'm just so grateful to have this opportunity.
That's outstanding. Thank you, Michael, for sharing that with us. Mr. Darcy, I apologize. Okay, and then, so lastly, what are you looking forward to most about tomorrow?
New trail ranch. Halfway point more or less on that John Muir Trail. And for us it'll be like 70 something miles, I think. But I've always wanted to see it. I'm happy to get resupplied and maybe get in the hot springs a little bit and get some more toiletry.
All right, perfect. All right, well, we will see you tomorrow night for another edition of John Muir Trail Confidential.